Yes, Vikings fans. Just when we think the script can't get any crazier, draft week comes along and everything explodes again. And this time, it's a familiar name that has resurfaced strongly behind the scenes. Coincidence or real smoke? Comment below, leave a like, and subscribe, because the center of attention in the NFL is once again in Minnesota. The Minnesota Vikings entered 2025 with a clear proposal: adjust the foundation, resolve the trenches, and build a stable offense around a developing quarterback. But with the draft knocking at the door and the future of the position still shrouded in uncertainty, the franchise seems to be re-evaluating everything, including the possibility of turning to a well-known face for the fans. We are talking about Kirk Cousins, who may be traded by the Atlanta Falcons in the coming days. According to Adam Schefter, the Vikings are one of two teams mentioned as potential suitors, alongside the Steelers. The Georgia franchise would be willing to let the player go, provided the interested team takes on at least $10 million of the $45 million in guaranteed money remaining on the contract. Schefter's direct mention reignites the debate. Is Minnesota really considering bringing Cousins back? The idea may seem contradictory at first glance, especially after the selection of J.J. McCarthy as the future of the position. But McCarthy hasn't debuted in the NFL yet, is recovering from knee surgery, and has not yet been officially declared as QB1. And with the Super Bowl window theoretically open, after a 14-3 season in 2024, betting everything on a promise could be too risky. Cousins knows the system, has a direct relationship with head coach Kevin O'Connell, and, if healthy, can run the offense at a high level. The problem is the cost. In addition to the desired $10 million, there would also be draft compensation and possibly a new contract. Is it worth paying all that for an uncertain return, knowing that the plan was to develop the future? On the other side, there is still the shadow of Aaron Rodgers, who publicly stated he is willing to play for $10 million without demanding draft capital. The Minnesota front office has not publicly ruled out either option so far, and the fact that both names are linked to the franchise in the same week raises more questions than answers. If the goal is to keep the window open and protect McCarthy until he is 100%, Cousins makes sense. If the idea is to bet on the young quarterback already, then this move goes against the entire offseason narrative. Fans want clarity, and the truth is, today, nothing seems defined within the TCO Performance Center. Would you be okay with seeing Cousins back in 2025 as a starter or mentor? Or do you think that would hinder the development of the new QB? Comment below, leave a like, and subscribe, because this saga in Minnesota is still far from over.